I don't really have a dream anymore. Like, maybe at the moment, I just want to fix the basics, the really basics. Because, sometimes you don't know, like, where to start and where to end because you're like so much, you know, running in between the dream thing and the what actually life wants from you, because it's not necessary that whatever you know like you can make a career out of it. And sometimes you don't even know that what you even like. Is there anything that you can do 24/7 without getting tired? You don't know that. You can get tired of everything, right? And if I talk about myself personally, if I talk about myself, who is someone who wants to try everything, who wants to learn everything and want to make it a part of me, it was pretty difficult. It is pretty difficult. Hello everyone, this is Hijab and I'm on a gap year at the moment, trying to figure out why I am on one. So like 2-3 days back, I sat with myself and the only thing which I was trying to figure out was who was I before everyone around the world told me who I was. Because if you think like that, when once a child is born, like after coming out of the womb, the only concern that child is having is like why there are so many lights out here and why where is the heartbeat of my mother. These are the only concern that child is having, and after 5 years of life you've been given a name by someone else and you've been given a religion by someone else, and then you've been given you've been like eventually you are getting taught like what your caste is, what your family background is, and how precious that is. And but you don't have anything to do with that, and you spend the rest of your life defending those beliefs which you were given, right? So I sat with myself and I swear to God, I was blank as hell. I was like, I don't even remember who I was and who I can be, because the only thing I was able to remember and remind was like when I was 5, like around 5 4, my grandma really wanted me to be a doctor. So when I turned like 7 8, yeah, around that age, my mother wanted me to be a surgeon. And being a surgeon was something which I tried my level best to make it my dream and to become obsessed with it. I'm going to be a surgeon and everything. I did everything to make it my dream and to so that I will have this energy and will to make it come true. Because if you're not having the drive, you will not do it, right? That's at least that I won't do it. So everyone was telling me that I should be a surgeon, and I was just thinking constantly that because since at that time I was good at my studies, we're not talking about right now, but I was very good at my studies. When I was a child, obviously 5 6 7, at that time I was brilliant. So everyone thought that I can be a good doctor. Eventually, what I realized was when I was thinking about it, I was like, I'm not good in drawing. I can't paint either. I can't sketch. So I don't think so I would have any hobby which I think that can be converted into a career or something like this. But the longest I was stuck for was surgery. The surgery I got stuck for the longer time because it was put in my brain that I need to be one, but I realized I'm not willing to waste my youth and just studying and not having fun at all. And I can't commit to a life like that. I don't think so. I'm 19 right now, right? Yeah, and I've been told to be one since I'm 7 8. So it was a very long thing for me to get that. So as always, I texted my friend and asked her, what do you think I would be if I wasn't told to be one? And she was like, she gave me one of the most interesting answers, which was, I think you can do better in astrophysics. And I couldn't deny that, and I couldn't accept that either. I was something like, what? It was like a pretty much kind of an answer which I was not expecting, and I didn't hate either. Then, and when I was thinking about work, passion, and everything, I was just like, I need to find what flows for me and what is like I can do without any resistance. And what I realized was that I cannot wait for like the rest of my life waiting in my bed, like that my dream will come in my dream while I'm sleeping and give me a warm hug and say that I'm your dream, and you have to pursue me for the rest of your life. And I think one more thing, that you should not expect that magically you will be perfect at that field what you think is your dream and you would do wonders in that. This ain't happening, okay? So, that's all bullshit. That's all BS. What I concluded with the things is, it's pretty much okay if you're not someone who is, preparing for MDCAT and going, or you're not someone who is going all in to be an engineer, someone who is not going on any event to become an assistant commissioner, or you are someone who is not a CEO of an, a mega empire at the age of 13, 14, 15 or 17. It's okay if you're not. Right now, all I want is to be good at the work that I do in my daily life. To be satisfied being with me, doing well at my job, taking care of my family, pursuing the degree which has more potential and it's interesting at the same time, even though it's not as dramatic as, cardiac surgery. And the only message or advice I want you to take from this video is that it's perfectly fine to not have a dream for now to get started. You don't have to be perfect. The beauty of life is imperfection, not like a movie where there's only like 20 minutes of chaos and the rest of the life will be like a smooth ride and he or she lived happily after. In real life, there's no such thing like that. The world will wish all the peace to you once you die. Hashtag rest in peace. So as long as you're alive, live it. Feel the breezes, the cold breezes, feel the everything which is happening to you, right? So in order to, I don't know where will I find the dream for my life, I don't know that. But I just know that I just want to be good at what I'm doing right now. That's it. You can be messy, you can be someone who just has started, but eventually it will be great. Just the process. And have a good day, guys. Bye.